about events that would have occurred long before the flood described in the book of Genesis. It speaks of angels who abandoned heaven, beings called watchers. According to this ancient tradition, these angels descended to the earth and entered into direct contact with humanity. But what makes this narrative even more intriguing is the type of knowledge that these beings are said to have shared, secrets that, according to the text, should not have been revealed to humans. These teachings included techniques of metallurgy, knowledge of warfare, practices of enchantment, and astrological interpretations. The Book of Enoch presents these events as part of a period of profound transformation in the ancient history of humanity, a moment when the boundaries between the celestial world and the human world would have been broken. But to understand this narrative, we must first return to the central figure of this ancient text, Enoch, a mysterious figure briefly mentioned in the book of Genesis itself. The figure of Enoch appears only briefly in the biblical narrative. Even so, a small mention aroused great curiosity throughout history. Genesis chapter 5, verses 23 and 24 presents Enoch as a man who walked with God. The text states that all the days of his life were 365 years. And then it adds an enigmatic phrase, Enoch walked with God, and he was no longer found, because God took him. This description is extremely unusual within the biblical narrative. Most characters in the book of Genesis have their lives concluded with a simple phrase, and he died. But in the case of Enoch, that conclusion does not appear. This absence sparked great interest in later religious traditions. Many interpreters began to imagine that Enoch had received special revelations. Some ancient texts developed this idea much more extensively. They describe Enoch being taken into the heavens. There he would receive visions about the structure of the universe, the destiny of humanity, and the secrets of the spiritual world. These traditions eventually formed what we now know as the Book